How'd you come up with your band name?
Well, the band used to be called just Yeti. It was just the single word for a long time, and we ended up having to change it a couple of years ago because of some legal issues. There was another band called Yeti. So All Hail the Yeti was sort of like kind of our like battle cry anyway. Like we had it like on a lot of our promotional stuff, and all of our URLs were like / All Hail the Yeti. So it was kind of a pretty natural change. But I mean, you know, for those that don't know, the Yeti is like the Himalayan Nepalese term for Bigfoot.
Yeah.
So, and like we're all, or at least the singer and I at least are like, you know, like real enthusiasts of all that kind of stuff, cryptozoology and Bigfoot and all that folklore and stuff. And also just like, we thought it really fit the sound, like just kind of a heavy, slow-moving, crushing kind of a persona, you know.
Backwoods.
Yeah, backwoods, like mythical, larger than life, all that stuff kind of we feel like applies to the sound and the band also. So.
It's awesome. Who are your biggest influences?
Whew. That goes back way, because there's different genres. Like, I like blues. I'm from Louisiana, so I dig a lot of blues, and I like outlaw country. Like Waylon Jennings, Jerry Reed, probably names that doesn't ring a bell, but... and then you got like old blues players like Robert Johnson,
Lightning Hopkins.
Yeah, the list goes on for us. And of course, like Dime and the more metal stuff like that, you got Dime, Zakk Wylde, and you know, as far as guitars, hell, we could talk forever just on that alone.
I think one of the greatest things about this band is that we all have a lot of like eclectic musical tastes.
Yeah.
We're all kind of very different in what we listen to, and we all listen to like so many different things. Like there's so many metal bands, they listen to just metal, you know, and they live that metal life, and they wear metal T-shirts, and they go to metal shows.
The metal.
They eat metal cereal, you know, yeah. But no, I mean, like we're just, you know, I feel like we're kind of, we go so much further beyond that with our influences. Like just the other day, or just today in the van, I was listening to Tegan and Sarah. Like I'm really into that kind of stuff, you know, and like.
See, I don't even know who they are.
Or like, you know, but I mean, some of the stuff we listen to will surprise you. You know, our singer really loves like, you know, and I really like Bat for Lashes and Portishead and a bunch of stuff like that. And, you know.
Southern Louisiana metal as well. That's a big influence.
But no, and then I was raised on the blues kind of just by chance. I mean, I'm from Southern California, but my mom was really big into the blues, so I grew up on B.B. King and John Lee Hooker and. You know, Howlin' Wolf and all that kind of stuff.
And you share a love for Zydeco down home.
That's right.
Me being from Louisiana, like Wayne Tubes, stuff like that.
You know, but then, so, you know, that's kind of, you know, that it has a big influence on our style, but I mean, there's that kind of that blues metal, you know, when you see in bands from the South and specifically like Louisiana, like, you know, Crowbar and Down and Corrosion of Conformity and, you know, all those type of bands. Those are all big influences on us.
All right.
We listen to those. So, I mean, that's kind of what we're easily compared to other bands like that, you know. But I think for us, it goes way beyond that kind of thing. But
what does your music reflect about you guys?
Well, I mean, again, like it kind of going back to the other thing is like, you know, the reason I play metal, it's so much more just the fact that I like it. It's you know, obviously there's more to my lifestyle than just making metal music, but I choose to make metal because it's fun, you know, and there's something about it, like just that energy and that pounding like rush that you get from making it, and the crowd response and the fan base, you know, it's like it's such a
somebody's banging on the door. Let me go answer it. Hold on,
it's such a unique style, you know, and it just kind of lets you get out like so much energy, you know, like you get to be aggressive and
get all that energy out.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you hear the styles come out in different, you know, like you can hear where I'm from, you hear the slides and the moans and all that good stuff, and it makes for a good gumbo, as we say down home.
Yeah, that's right.
It does,
yeah.
It's just
it does.
It's just fun. It's just that like that energy and that.
It's not formulated.
Electricity.
We don't go inside the studio and go, okay, we're going to sound just like this.
Yeah.
A riff will come out.
You try to make your own sounds and everything.
It just is what it is. Whatever you feel that day. If you're pissed off, cool. If you feel like
we wanted it, you know, I think a little while ago, at least in the inception of the band, you know, because just like a little bit of backstory that, you know, the band has been around for quite a long time now, since like 2000, 2007
Yeah.
or 2008, and we've gone through a lot of different member changes and stuff, but
Okay.
the singer and I kind of formed the band into what it is now, and we kind of decided that we always wanted to make just something that was just uncompromisingly heavy, something that was like so powerful that people couldn't help but listen to it
and at the same time
and dig it.
because we bring, it's not just screaming, it's singing and all that good stuff in there too. I dig it. Next question. Yeah. I'll be right there, girl. Shit. I'm reading Red Book. Read my Red Book. Yeah, go ahead. Told you the check's in the mail. You get your money on Tuesday. Yeah. Keep the lights on. Anyway.
Who else have you toured with?
Oh, well, we just got off the road, Hollywood Undead, whole Canadian tour.
Wow.
Yeah, it
we
was
just
great.
went across Canada with them.
We were actually surprised at the fans, how they reacted to us, because I mean they're like kind of a hip hop metal or whatever you want to call them, which they have a rock side to them as well.
Yeah.
But
Like POD, yeah.
but we're definitely on another side. But their audiences go from like literally 10 years old with the parents to everywhere in between.
Yeah, I hear you.
And but honestly, by like second, third song, we're hitting the gas and everybody's rocking, even moshing. So that's pretty damn cool to see.
Oh yeah, moshing, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with all that.
Right on.
No, I mean they have such a great energy to their show and such a devoted fan base that just absolutely adore them, and that's a pretty amazing thing to see. And they've been friends of ours for several years now. So, I mean it's kind of an odd pairing, but we've known them for so long, and it was a real honor for them to ask us because it was kind of meant that we were finally ready as a band to kind of be at that level of touring. I like to think that we did our best, and everyone was happy with the result.
I don't know if you can hear us now.
There's a little bit of construction going on.
It's Van Halen, they're fixing my yard. I do a little landscaping. God damn it, Eddie!
David Lee Roth's hanging some sheetrock in my garage.
But anyway, okay, now we're quiet. Okay.
All right.
Continue.
Let me think before they come up again.
Yeah, we'll do one more and let the guys come in and do
What does music mean to you?
Everything.
Absolutely everything. I gave sacrifice and adaptation are two words I live by, because you have to sacrifice everything to do this, and you have to adapt to whatever comes your way.
Yeah.
You are doing this thing here, man. And I've been doing it for a little while now, and I love what I do. You have to love it.
Yeah.
So it means everything.
I was born living and breathing and feeling music, and from an early age, I always just was like, this is something I need to do. This speaks to me, and I understand it.
Yeah, it's part of your life.
In a way that's like.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Not everybody gets to do this. And so I shouldn't spoil this.
Or take it for granted.
I shouldn't take this for granted ever.
We're humbled. We live in a
Be
fucking
thankful,
van down by the river.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And ain't no SNL skid. It's the real deal. We live in a van down by the river.
But yeah, we're just
Sounds
here
like
to
a
do
good
it.
song.
Yeah.
We're all here for the same reason. We're here to make music because we love it and because this is something we've always dreamed about. So.
All right. Why don't you say your names then?
I'm Nick from All Hail the Yeti.
And I'm Craw, your favorite Cajun from All Hail the Yeti.